It's time to meet the starting five for the Boston Celtics. At guard, number 36, Marcus Smart. At forward, 6'9", number 42, Al Horford. At center, number 44, Robert Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. The head coach of your home team. This is the Boston Celtics.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the Celtics obviously one of the more talented teams in the league, but Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, it took some time to embrace being playmakers. He wants them to, quote, avoid playing in a crowd, adding, quote, we can score in a lot of different ways. Brian?
Yeah, just doesn't want them to be predictable. Thanks, Allie. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harden and Thibault are out on the wing. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. But Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guard and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Horford outside. Outside, Brown. Horford with it. On the wing, Tatum. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Harris outside. Back to Maxey. Harden against Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Harden. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
It's both from the stripe. Well, Clark, I think I speak for all of the NBA family in saying that we are eager to get this season underway.
Always, B.A. You know, we love the fact that each new season brings a clean slate for everybody. Players, coaches, announcers, fans. It doesn't matter what you did last season. Everybody starts at ground zero this season.
Now here's Thibault. Knocked away. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. And over and back.
Celtic ball.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Now Smart. Pass to Brown. Tatum way outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Brown against Harden. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Thibault against Tatum. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, he was born in Arizona, but it's time for national team play. Matisse Thibault suits up for Australia down under. The team he medaled with in 2020.
Matisse Thibault taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. It's fun to see NBA players like Thibault go their own way for national competition.
Yeah, it is, B.A. I mean, that's part of the interesting fabric of the global nature of the game, particularly as it relates to the NBA. International tournaments are kind of like an alternate world, if you will. Guys who are NBA rivals end up being teammates, or their teammates wind up on the other bench. It's actually pretty cool to see.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Outstanding work on the glass by Tatum, and quickly he turns the rebound into points.
Pass to Embiid. Lots of room. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Back to Smart. Now Tatum. Shoots over Maxey. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Harris. Outside Maxey. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And so here is Philadelphia, trailing by 2. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. And no good. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Harris. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Already finding the spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Harris passes to Maxey. Thibault on the wing. Back to Maxey. Pass to Harris. Here's Thibault, hounded by Tatum. Fires it. Philadelphia, the rebound. Embiid can't hit.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Brown inside. Harris on him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
Free throw good. Brown.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tucker comes in for Tobias Harris. Milton's checked in for Thibault. And it's Melton in for Maxey. So he gets them both. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Milton.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Harrell. Tucker with the ball. Williams defending. Here's Milton. Here's Harrell. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Celtics with the lead. Williams with it. A minute 35 left in the first quarter of the game. Releases. Misses off the right iron. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Here's Melton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. Harden against Brogdon. Shoots off the step back. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Melton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
For Boston, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Williams. Out to the right wing. Brogdon finds Horford. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Back to Harden. Now here's Melton. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside, Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's White. And that one no good to start off tonight. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
And please give a big round of applause for your Celtics Youth Team.
We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
The Sixers trailing. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4 next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Harris in a small forward.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Now here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the basket by Embiid.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
On the wing, Tatum, pounded by Harris. Tatum can't hit. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Well, the Celtics shooting only 31% in the game. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. The 3. That won't go either for Tatum. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Thybulle against Brogdon. Thybulle passes to Embiid. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now here's Brogdon. An easy 2 on the layup.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Thybulle. Right side, Tucker. Back to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. A step back shot. Offensive board. Here's Embiid. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Embiid. He has 6. Right side, Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, VA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Now here's White. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the inside, Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Boy, White doing a nice job that time, working around the defense and finding the open man.
Melton outside.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Milton, defended by Brown. Melton outside. That went off the back iron and out. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
PJ Tucker.
Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. 5th best, Joel Embiid.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. And both free throws good for Brown. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Harden against White. Harden, the pass to Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
And the first one at the line is good. I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And Boston calls time here. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Here's Pritchard, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Brown. Banked it in off the glass.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Outside Harden. Here's Milton. No good. In and out off the rim. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Horford outside. Fires from deep. And it's Harrell with a rebound. The Sixers trailing.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Melton passes to Embiid. Melton outside with a step back. Second chance effort. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
So the replay was conclusive, all overturned. Brent, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Celtics up by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace. Trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. The way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston Five. Thibault, that's good.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Over Thibault. Tatum can't hit. The Sixers leading. To the middle. Here's Harden. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
That's on Al Horford.
Well, you know, he may be the best player in the league at drawing contact, James Harden. I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into defenders.
James Harden taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line, shooting 1.
Free throw good. Brown. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Outside Maxey. Harris outside. Outside for Harden. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
You know, the foundation of Harden's offensive arsenal is his three-point shot. So I think you have to respect that and try to take it away, because otherwise you get the whole floor opened up for him, and that's a real problem.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Now here's Harris. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Harris on the wing. There's the 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doesn't go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Harris. And the shot goes down. Harris has got his first basket.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. 12 points for him.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Down low. Here's Embiid. Another shot. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Horford outside. Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. And And the step-back jumper is good. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
Philadelphia calls timeout.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Make some noise.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Horford. Lamb comes in for Tatum. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Harrell's checked in for Philadelphia. Tucker comes in for Thibault. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
And Harrell throws it down.
Harrell is such a good screen setter because he's so strong and he's willing to put his body on the line, and then he catches everything as a roll man.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Lamb. Back to Brogdon. The floater, and it's good on the layup. Brogdon's got 6 points.
How about Brogdon with the floating jumper? You know when he's pulling that one out? He's feeling really good.
Out to Harris. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Over to the wing. Kicks it out to Smart. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Sixers ball.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. James Harden is second.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Maxey. Over Smart. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And the basket by Harrell.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Brogdon. It's Lamb on the wing. Shot clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, aggressiveness is what helps Lamb be able to draw these fouls.
At the line for the Celtics, Jeremy Lamb. At the line for 2 shots,
First one falls. Some changes for Boston. White comes in for Williams, and Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. Milton's checked in for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Harden. Lamb hits them both. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Harris. Now Milton, guarded by Brogdon. Melton on the wing. And here's another one for the Sixers.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
And it's Brogdon missing. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
"11 seconds left in the third. Pass to Pritchard. The three hits the trifecta. Pritchard's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. The Sixers on top. They lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
40.
A moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
We got to close this quarter out. And it's it. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
You know, to compete at the highest level, this is the kind of thing you have to do. In quarter strong.
Yeah, the best teams know how to manipulate these situations to their advantage. Let's see how they do.
Philadelphia foul.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. DeAnthony Melton out there with Maxey. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Back to White. Pass to Brown to take the lead. And again, Boston with the triple.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Now here's Harris. Melton, right side. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Out left to the wing. Here's Horford. Good.
The muscle, the weight room, the training coming into play right there for Horford. He was just able to work through that contact.
Now here's Melton. Thibault on the wing. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Smart's checked in for Boston. The 76ers also with a sub. Harden, he's checked in for Melton. Inside, Embiid. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. And the 76ers lead by 1. Outside, Brown. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Tatum. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Here's Smart following the score by Philadelphia. Fires in the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Philadelphia, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Harris. High arcing shot. That one drops for him.
This is how dangerous Harris is. Look at this. Capable of burning you with the floater as well.
And here's Horford. Here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. Step back shot. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Thibault. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. To the paint. Here's Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. Timeout called, the 76ers.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Maxey.
Well, his ability to penetrate in this one has really been something special, making the defense really look helpless as he was able to get inside time and time again. Not that it's easy to stop a guy with his ball skill and agility, but boy, did he make it look easy.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Smart. Williams' shot is good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Thibault. To the right side. Smart against Maxey. 5 to shoot. And that one drops for him.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Horford. Tatum from long range. Rebound by the 76ers.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Harden misses. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Brown passes to Horford. Outside, Brown. Right side, Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Tatum against Thibault. Tatum, shot is good.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Maxey passes to Embiid. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Hey, this is where your best players and your leaders step up. Embiid embracing the responsibility of going to the line in a huge spot here.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Williams. He connects! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes. Timeout called. The Celtics. Horford passes to Smart. Tatum from long range. Joel Embiid pulls it down. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harris. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Boston calls time here.
It's time for some t-shirt. Make some noise, fans. Let's show them why we're the best fans in the NBA. It's time to...
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Smart against Maxey. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. Shoots over Harden. Oh, and a chance to win the game. The last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game.
Celtics entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
So it's Philadelphia now. Thibault and Harris at the 3 and the 4. Maxey and Harden make up the backcourt. And it's Embiid in at the center spot. Harden, the pass to Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 20.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Maxey against Smart. Lets a floater go. Here's Williams. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Maxey. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game. Sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
And Boston calls time here.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Maxey. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Outside Thibault. Now here's Harris. Williams defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Night in and night out, Harris impacts the game at the offensive end. And he is a go-to guy down the stretch as well.
Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
Shooter 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Left side Tatum. Over Thibault. Boston, no good that time either. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Smart against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Williams. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Maxey.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
Looking to win the run. And it's Tatum missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 during this OT session.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out for buckets is really second to none.
Shooting for Philadelphia, James Harden at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. The Celtics have got no shots to fall out of 4 tries here in OT. Here's Brogdon. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. And the 76ers with possession. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Brogdon against Harden. And it's Brogdon missing.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
Maxey with it. Guarded now by Smart. Count that bucket.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Outside Maxey. So this one belongs to the 76ers. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Tobias, congratulations on the win. Do you sense this team is building good chemistry?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is us continuing to find our identity. And what we are learning is we're a great team once we get stops. And once we're able to run, get out of transition, we just continue to find each other's similarities and our personalities as we play together.
Guys, as the year goes on, they continue to get closer.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.